I've been making music, producing and mixing for 8 years now, and I worked with dozens of artists and I probably mixed hundreds of songs. And these are the 7 things I wish every artist that tries to record and mix themselves knew. So basically those are the 7 things I learned throughout the years and I wish everyone knew to make their songs better. And without any further ado, let's start with the video. And the first thing is get your beats with stems, because when you use a YouTube beat or like a beat you got from a pack or online, and you only get an MP3 or WAV with one track of the beat, it's gonna be much harder to make your vocals fit with the beat together than if you get the stems. So next time, spend a little more on the beat and actually get the stems, and your mix is gonna sound already much better because you're able to mix all the individual tracks together with the vocal. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, it's just easier to mix it this way than if you have one track of the beat. Second thing is that mic placement and your recording settings and acoustic treatment, or what you do to record your vocals or where you record them, matters way more than your mic itself. If you don't have any acoustic treatment, any cabin or booth to record, you can just go stand in the corner of your room and stand back to your corner, so you're facing your room and corner is behind you. This way you get less reflections and delays from your room and less sound of the room because you have the wall behind you. And also don't turn up the gain too much because your vocal is gonna clip and you can't fix that in the mix. So make sure the gain is alright, stand in your corner, or invest in any acoustic treatment for your room to not have the room reverb in your recordings, because you can't fix that in the mix, you can't fix that in post-processing. It's something you have to do while recording. Okay, and the third thing, good monitors or headphones equals good mix. Yeah, you can have the best take, the best recording settings, everything may sound great, but you're not gonna mix it well if you can't hear it well. And I wouldn't buy monitors if you don't have any acoustic treatment in your room, because they may sound bad and not as clean as they should. So if your room is empty and you don't have any acoustic treatment in it, you're better off with headphones. Anyway, just get good studio quality headphones or monitors and it's gonna improve your mixes because you're just gonna hear more. Pro tip: if you have Beyerdynamic headphones, you can get a plugin. I don't remember the name of it, but it's this basically. And what this does, it like flattens out the frequency response of your headphones so you can hear everything super clean. Okay, and the fourth point, don't overcomplicate your mixes with effects, and simplicity always wins. I see a lot of people trying to add a bunch of different effects like crazy reverbs, delays, choruses on their vocals, and yeah, those things are cool if you know how to use them well and if you use them intentionally. So do not try adding everything and executing every idea you have for a mix in one song. Make a clean mix, focus on your compression, EQing and cleaning your vocals, and then add intentional effects like some reverb automations or cool delays in few spots in the beat. So like, for example, you can use reverb to add depth before your chorus drops, or you can add delay only to your ad-libs and duck the delay so it only plays after your vocal and not at the same time with it, because it just gets messy then. Basically, the point is, do not overcomplicate your effects. They are cool, they add character to your music, but if there's too much, it just sounds messy and it's not good. And another point, record multiple takes and comp the best part together. So I was actually working with an artist, and before we started working together, he was recording every song in one take, and then he was just trying to fix it in post-processing and mixing. And this just makes no sense. It's very hard to get a song right in one take, and you should just record either 4 bars at a time, or record a verse, then record a chorus, and record multiple takes, and then just cut out the best parts and mix them together. This way you're not relying on the only take you recorded, and the song will simply be better. I don't know, this point is pretty self-explanatory too. You shouldn't try to do everything in one take. It's really okay to record multiple takes, and all the artists you look up to do it this way, and they don't actually record their songs in one take. Next to last point, reference your favorite mixes while you work. So if you have your beat and your vocals here, just put your song that was an inspiration, or that is an inspiration, or how you want to mix your song, on top of it, and just switch between your inspiration and your song to hear how the song you're trying to replicate was mixed. And I don't mean replicate like copy the whole song, I just mean replicate the mix. So I don't know, if you're making like synth pop or R&B, just use The Weeknd song, put it on top and switch between it and your song, solo the reference track, and try to get your vocals as close to this as possible. And really, having a reference tracks makes a big difference because you can hear in real time how your song is different to the one you're inspired by. And you're also gonna learn mixing much faster if you use reference tracks. This is really a go-to technique. Anyway, last point, match your vocal energy to the production, not just the volume. So I sometimes hear people having very high energy, distorted or fast beats, and then their delivery is like this, and it's very blunt, stagnant and boring. And then they try to add distortion to the vocals or effects to make it more high energy, and that's kinda backwards. You should think about it during recording and actually match your take, energy and how you sing or rap to the beat when you're recording. This is not something that you can fix in post-processing. This is something you have to do when recording and writing. And yeah, those are 7 things for beginners or intermediate artists that are trying to record and mix themselves. I hope this clears some things up and you find this video valuable. And if you can't be bothered to do it all yourself or you feel like you need help, check out the first link in the description and I'll be able to help you with your song and your mix. And yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you in the next video. Check out the first link in the description and yeah, see you.